Wales. I was thinking Queensland will come back.
Yeah, I was looking that way. We're live, dude. We're live. Say hello.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Two Crazy Guys, One Crazy World for our crazy crypto update. And, of course, as well, always, it's us. So we're chatting about other things like the state of origin and the fact that look, I have a blue jumper on today.
Yeah, look.
Blue jumper.
And fair call to you, dude. It was actually a really good game.
You know,
as much as
whilst I follow,
I hated the result.
Yeah, whilst I follow New South Wales, and I go, all right, sorry, I don't follow. I go for New South Wales. As Stacey knows, I've always gone for New South Wales.
Yes, yeah.
I lost faith in the NRL many years ago, so I actually don't even watch the games.
Oh, really? You didn't even watch last night?
Last minute and a half last night, and that was it.
Oh, really? Oh.
That was it.
Well, for a New South Welshman, that was probably the best minute to watch.
Yeah, most likely is, because I had flicked through, and with 8 minutes to go, we're 8 points up, and I said, or 12 points up or something, and I said, Queensland will come back. And then I flicked back over, and they're 6 points behind. Then I flicked back over, and the scores are tied. I said, I rest my case. New South Wales, you pussies. But you won. I guess you're any pussies.
And I can say I was feeling pretty, by 20 all, I was thinking, yeah, mate, they're coming back. They're coming back. Well, they're going to do it.
Excuse me. Yeah, definitely. But we'll get it go.
And all credit to New South Wales. They pulled that one out of the bag.
They did, and that try right at the end, that was a good try.
Yeah, it was. But anyway, but we're going to have a chat today about the cryptos.
Yeah.
So let me just share my screen with you, Mr. Deal, so that you may
see your screen,
what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, Stokovich Stigling, mate. Just so you know. But, ladies and gents, please excuse me if I snuffle occasionally. I am in Canberra. It is cold, wet, and windy, and I have the cold. So, therefore, my
no good at all.
Sinus is running like a marathon, and it just makes you feel wonderful.
Well, some might say that's what you get for living in Canberra.
You used to live here?
Sorry?
You used to live here?
I know. That's why I left.
Yeah, I know. And I have to be honest, ladies and gents, the first thing I said to Stacey this morning was, I'm coming to live at your house. So I can't bag Queensland out too much. Well, I can.
Well, you can.
Yeah, I should.
But we'll just ignore it anyway, right?
Yeah, that's right. So look at our Bitcoin today, ladies and gents. Look at that. We have gone down overnight.
We have indeed. We have.
We've dropped from our 12,300 and something, or 12,400, I think it got to yesterday, down to 11,834 as we talk.
Yeah. Let me have a look at what we did look at. So we did hit a high. Where are we? So we hit a high of about 13,271.
Oh, I didn't realise we got to 13.
Yeah. No, we were sitting over 13 for quite a while, right? So
there you go.
So that's the 4-hour chart. So from about in fact we hit it at about 10 o'clock yesterday morning, because I was watching it during the day thinking, okay, we've sat above the 13 and we're holding 13. We held 13 most of the day.
Yep.
And then when I went to bed, it was still at 13. And then sometime during our slumbering time, it took a little bit of a tumble, as we can see. And,
yes, it did. But let's put that little tumble into perspective as well. I do believe that whilst the 24-hour price is down 5.42%, if you went back to the 7-day price, we're still up 2.44% in 7 days.
Yep.
Which is a pretty good return. But if you go back to 30 days, so if you'd bought it 30 days ago, we're still up 53%. It's still not a bad return on your investment.
No, absolutely. It's
so all the naysayers out there, stop saying nay and start saying play.
Play, that's a good one. Yeah, that's right. And if we even look back further, 90 days we're up 138%. Over 200 days we're up 203% in 200 days, right?
That's not too bad. That's, mind you, if you went back 400 days, we're down a shitload as well. But it's swings and roundabouts. Because
cycles
It's
happen.
like I was talking to a friend of mine and saying, "Oh yeah, but you can't get into Bitcoin. You'll never make anything." If you'd bought it when this boom, before the boom in 2017, Bitcoin was only at $1,300 US in May that year. So that's 2 years ago. You can't tell me there's anywhere else on the planet where you make that sort of return. Right? And that's riding that incredible wave we had where it peaked way up there in the stratosphere, and then it came back down and started digging a hole back down to China, and has come back out again. So if you're trying to, I guess, buy and sell every single day, you're going to look at it and go, "Oh shit, I lost 5%. Oh, I made 5%." But if you're in it for the long haul, you're going to make money.
And the other thing you got to consider is that we've got a long way to go. And if you have a look, I don't know if you can see this main red column down the middle here, but this is the percentage from all-time highs, right?
Yeah.
So at the moment, Bitcoin is still 39% from its all-time high. It's climbing back up, but most of the other coins are a long way. Like Ethereum's still 79, XRP 90. I don't really want to talk about that one. Bitcoin Cash 90, Litecoin 70% from its all-time high, EOS 76. So Binance is 20%, but it only came out. It's a more recent coin, so it doesn't have the history of the others.
That's right.
You know, we've still got a long way to go for the market as a whole to get back to where it was December 2017.
Absolutely.
And it will. Look, and one of the things I like to share and look at is what's happening in the industry. I mean, price is one thing. Price is just a current comparison at the moment against, in this case, the US dollars. Yep. But what's more important in my mind is what's actually happening out in the world out there. And this article I was reading yesterday, looking at blockchain supply chain market. Now, this is one that gives I believe anyways, an excellent use case for the blockchain technology, and that is tracking the whole supply chain of a lot of different products. And this study here talked about that they believe it's going to reach over $9 billion by 2025, right? So AMR, which is the Allied Market Research mob, they estimated that the global blockchain supply chain market will amount to $9.85 billion by 2025, showing an 80.2% surge of the compound annual growth from 2018 to 2025.
Yeah.
So, and that's just looking at, and it'll definitely be a key disruptor to that market segment, right? Because of the benefits that having that blockchain technology will have to the whole supply chain ecosystem. So, and there's so much happening. Like there's a huge amount of development stuff happening in that space. So when you look at, so when we go back to our coin market cap, and at the moment there's 2,260 different coins listed on CoinMarketCap. There's a number of those that are there to directly support that particular market segment. In fact, one of them was ShipChain, I think it was called. ShipChain. So this is one that's been around for quite a while. These guys in particular are a project directly targeted at what that project is, or what that article is referring to. And when you look at this, currently sitting at 0.58 of a cent, a US cent, right? It's with a total market cap of only $1.4 million. It's got some growth potential, right? So look, there's some really cool stuff happening, and that study is just one that shows the potential of that market segment, right?
Yeah.
So what's the other? So there's another article I looked at. When we look at, I suppose, the adoption.
I'm just going to mute for a second.
Sure, mate. So when you're looking at the adoption of Bitcoin, then and I've often said that the adoption is often going to be led by third world or developing nations, right? Because of the need that they have. And here's an article about Argentina driving the global local Bitcoin volume, the highest since November. Now, Local Bitcoins is a sort of an organization that helps bring people together to purchase Bitcoins directly from another person, right? So here they're saying that the trading volume has reached highs that we haven't seen since November 2018, which was obviously when the massive last bull run happened. That's 218, right? So that's last year. That's last year. So according to data from CoinDance, Local Bitcoin's global weekly Bitcoin trading volume hit 65.6 million in the week ending Sunday, July 7th. And this is the highest level since November last year, when the weekly trading volume of the platform hit 67.7 million, and that's November 24, right? Now, interestingly, they did say in some countries last week represent all-time high in the local Bitcoin volumes, but for instance, Argentina, their trading platform hit a high of 15.22 million Argentine pesos, right? Now, the problem is in terms of Bitcoin volume or US dollars, it's not a lot. So that's only 364,000 US dollars, right? Yeah. Venezuela saw 47 billion in Venezuelan bolivars.
Venezuelan dollars aren't worth anything.
And that's the thing, right? Because they said that the volume has actually decreased in Bitcoin terms.
Yeah.
But it just highlights the rampant hyperinflation that is what's happening in the country. So the value of their bolivars dropping faster and it's a lot more volatile than Bitcoin. And,
Venezuela, the world knows Venezuela is in dire straits.
Absolutely. And even in Argentina, it was interesting. I saw another article that actually said that if someone in Argentina had bought Bitcoin at its all-time high, back in December 2017, because of the inflation of the pesos, they would still be in profit compared to Argentine pesos. Even after the year-long bear market we had with Bitcoin compared to the US dollar, right? Compared to the Argentine pesos, they would still be in profit because the pesos lost so much more value. Wow. So this is where a lot of the global adoption is going to happen before our very eyes, right? And we're not gonna notice it so much.
Yeah.
So some interesting stuff happening there. The other article that I saw that I thought was quite interesting. Visa definitely see the writing on the wall, right? So this is the second. We know Visa is in bed with Facebook in terms of developing their Facebook coin. And now we find out they've made another investment into another crypto startup to the tune of about was a $40 million funding round for an Anchorage startup. And they've reportedly led the round along with major cryptocurrency venture firm Blockchain Capital, which is well known in the industry, to support institutional grade crypto custody service Anchorage.
Yeah, I can see.
And they previously raised 17 million in an investment. So, and look, I think the custody solution is also going to be quite popular, especially until the technology moves on and becomes a lot more secure and easier for people. Then people, especially institutional buyers, are going to be really interested in good, strong custodial solutions, and so these sort of services are going to do quite well. And so, but very interesting that Visa seems to be making that move into the crypto world. So
that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So look, that was sort of the main things I wanted to cover off on today. And other than we've had a bit of a drop.
And we have a visitor to our little podcast.
Good morning, Teddy. How are you this morning, man?
Good morning, Stacey.
Good morning, Teddy. Yeah, good morning, mate.
Ladies and gents, this is my little man Teddy. He's come to learn all about Bitcoin, haven't you?
So it's your dad.
Who's been with you? Where's George?
All right.
All right.
Well, that's probably all we
ladies and
need,
gents. Well,
my
obviously
friend.
we need to wrap this morning. So
Oh, good.
have a great trading day if you are trading, and remember, the news is not bad. This little drop is just a
It's
blip.
just a little blip in a little blip along the road. That's all.
And there's been bigger blips, and look where we got back to.
That's right.
All right. So
have a crazy day, folks.
have a great day, everyone. This is two crazy guys, one crazy world, and one crazy Teddy saying, have a great day. Bye.
See ya.